everyone, this is Astrodude here, and today we are here playing Mountain Blade with Fire and Sword. It's gonna be a playthrough, it's a series, so stick around for the next few ones as well. Let's just start a new game now. Welcome, adventurer, to Mountain Blade with Fire and Sword. Before beginning your journey, you must create your character and set the game's difficulty. Alright, we're gonna go with normal. Character's gender, male. No quitting without saving. So now enter your name and distribute your attribute, skill. Okay, just create your character basically. Okay, we have 4 attribute points, 6 skill points, and 10 weapon points. Let's start with the attribute points, break this down. This is agility I'm moving. This is agility I'm assuming. Strength, agility, intelligence, and charisma. Should I? Is there a way to go back on this? Alright, whatever. You know what? I don't know if this is a good choice or not, but I'm just gonna go with it. Oh, you can't change the leadership. Interesting. Persuasion. Shooting from horseback, I think that's going to be useful. Put 2 points in there. Tactics, definitely. Wait, where? God, this is hard to track. There we go. Yeah. Upgraded that fully. Should I be a surgeon? Prisoner management. Nah, I'm not gonna go for that. I'm gonna go for power draw. Not too sure what it is, but we'll go for it. Okay, proficiencies. I'm gonna go for firearms, definitely. Put a couple of points in archery. We have 6 points left. Put 3 here and 3 here. Oh, whoa. I think I put an extra one somewhere. Anyways, whatever. We can reset changes if we want. Oh, we still have 1 skill point. Maybe put it in athletics. Alright. Enter hero name. That's why it's not letting us go. What should our hero be called? Sorry, this is taking a bit long. Let's call him Gavin. Gavin something. Gavin Vinta? Yeah, that sounds like a nice name. Alright, let's go. Tutorial. Adjust your character's face using the buttons and the sliders. To rotate the head, click on it and drag the mouse. Well, that's rotating the camera, not the head, but okay. I mean, from a certain point of view. Make him a nice wide... I'm just kidding, no. Let's put that back. You know what? Yeah, thin face looks nice. What is that supposed to mean? Oh. Just gonna leave that in the middle. Should make him a Neanderthal. Oh, it's not that big of a difference. That would be huge. Just leave this normal here. Eyebrow depth. What does that do? Just basically makes it... yeah, look at that. Yeah. Put that all the way back there. Eyebrow height. This is... hold up. It's kind of like a more subtle version of... eyebrow depth is almost the same thing as eyebrow height. Yeah, just put both of those down. Eyebrow position. I'm not noticing much of a difference between these three options here. His face looks funny there. You put this right about here. Oh, that needs to be down there. Eyelids. Alright, I'm gonna put that wide open. Or maybe not that wide open. Yeah, that's fine. Eye depth. I do not notice a difference. I shall be honest here. Yeah, but the character's gonna have a lot of depth, so we shall put that right as far as it can go. Eye shape. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that in the middle. Eye to eye distance. Alright, we're gonna put that in the middle as well. That's not messed with. Eye width. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that either. Put that here. Cheekbones. Put that there. Nose bridge. Hold up. Need to see this properly. Oh boy, no, that's weird. Yeah, that's fine. Default is fine. Nose shape. Default is fine here, too. Can we get a big nose, you know? Not that big, but reasonably big. Nose width. Suppose we should move it back here. Check nose width out. Ooh. Yeah, that looks... no, it's a bit too small. Yeah, that's good. Nose height. I'm just gonna leave that in the middle. Cheeks. Yep, gonna put that all the way down. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, yeah, we're going in circles now, aren't we? Oh, no, not yet. Okay. Skin. What? It's color. It's changing the color of his hair as well. Ooh. This reminds me of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I haven't watched that movie in a while. I want to change his hair color, but some of these models look a little bit weird. Now this seems good. This makes him look a bit odd. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it with this. His age, make him old. Should I? I don't know. Nah. Make him quite young. Ah, this is what changes his hair color, okay. Yeah, that's good enough. Done. That is Eavin Vinta. Okay, let me read this out. Your travels have taken you to a small Cossack village on the outskirts of the wilderness. As you stroll past, the silence is broken by gunshots. See what trouble is afoot. Okay, let's go.
Welcome to With Fire and Sword. This is a short tutorial that will guide you through your first steps in the game. Let's begin with the basics. Move your mouse to look around, and use W, A, S, and D for movement.
Alright, that's
Go to the fence
basic.
ahead to proceed. That fence is blocking your way. Knock it over. You can attack in 4 different directions. Move the mouse up, down, left, or right while clicking the left mouse button to execute an attack. Good. Now on to defending. Defense is controlled by the right mouse button. To defend effectively with a weapon, wait for your opponent to commence his attack, then hold down the right mouse button. That guy ahead looks like he's up to no good. You'd better use your new skills to teach him a lesson.
Darn. Okay, what do I do now? Can I kill him?
Excellent. Looks like there's more fighting to be had.
Oh, I
That
thought you
group
weren't
of
supposed to kill him.
adventurers seems to be expecting company.
Can you run? Oh no. Shift just zooms in. Who am I supposed to be killing? Wait. Oh, okay. Okay, I suck at this. Okay. Okay, thank you for aiding us. An extra arm is always welcome in such times as these. What times? It was my honor to aid you. Come, let's find some horses and ride away before these scoundrels appear. Okay, let's find some horses with these people. Alright then, we'll have to do something about this padlock. Take this old pistol and blast the wretched thing, will you?
Great, you have a new toy. Press R to
A gun
switch
is
to
no toy.
first-person view. This will make aiming your pistol easier. To further enhance your aim, hold down Shift to zoom in. Lastly, to line up an accurate shot, hold down the left mouse button. Wait until the reticule is smallest, then fire away. Shoot the padlock to proceed. Grab yourself a horse and ride away with Montfort and his men. Get close enough to the horse until you see the word mount appear. Press F to mount up.
Alright, should we leave now? No, they're not leaving. How do I stop this? Oh, okay, there we go. horse already. You know what? How do I get off? F again? That's not working. It's not telling me where I should go. I think the problem is that this guy doesn't have a horse. So how do I fix that? I think I'm supposed to maybe take this horse. Keep on pressing shift, thinking that's gonna get me off the horse. Okay. This is weird.
5 hours later.
Alright, there we go. He got on the horse. Now let's get on our horse.
Wonderful. You're saddled up. Horses can be wily beasts. To control your mount, use the W, A, S, and D keys. Press W to spur the horse onward, and S to rein him in. A and D will rein the horse left and right. Riding requires some practice. Don't forget that it's easier to make tight turns if you slow down a bit.
I'm gonna switch to
Look,
first
more
person.
enemies on the horizon. Time to put your sword and pistol to use. You can scroll up with the mouse wheel to switch between your weapons. Now, go ahead and fight your way out, with fire and sword.
Alright, let's go. Ah, I forgot to reload. Alright, headshot. That's nice. Oh yeah, darn, I have to reload. Keep on forgetting. Alright, there we go. Whoa. I've said that I would. Yeah, I already defeated them. Didn't even notice. After defeating the final enemy, you return to talk with your new ally. My name is Jacques. Jacques? I think it should be pronounced. I'm not good with these pronunciations. Jacques? Alright, anyways, Jacques de Clermont. Maybe that's it, I don't know. I can see you are surely no brigand. I do not know what that word means, unfortunately, embarrassingly. Come, unsaddle your steed and rest yourself by the fire. The supper is nigh ready. My name is Erwin Winter. How did you find yourself in these lands, sir? Where are you headed? I am one of the Clermonts of Languedoc. Our line descends from the famed crusader, Count Simon de Clermont, but unlike my magnificent ancestor, I have neither great titles nor vast lands. I served in guard of Cardinal Mazarin, and was doing well for myself. But then the devil made me his fool, and I challenged certain de Artagnan, sorry, oh God, what's wrong with me? Lieutenant of the Royal Musketeers, to a duel, fully knowing that my skill with saber and pistol alike, Lieutenant of the Royal Musketeers, to a duel, fully knowing my skill with saber and pistol alike. The guileful Gascon thought to avoid the risk, and convinced the Queen that I secretly planned an attempt on the life on the young Louis. God, what is wrong with my talking today? Thus, in the night on the duel's eve, I was forced to flee Paris. and now I am doomed to wander the fields of Europe. Okay, sorry for that atrocious reading aloud. Tell me, sir, what is happening in these lands? What can you tell me of this area? What would you advise I do from here? Okay. The air smells of gunpowder and burning cities. Eastern Europe stands on the verge of a great war. For many years, the Zaporozhian Cossacks fought for freedom against the Polish gentry, but we were nearly defeated, and so Hetman Bodgan God, these Eastern European names. This guy was forced to return to the Russians for help. Thus, not long ago, in Pereyaslav, the Council of Cossack leaders, known as the Starshina, swore allegiance to the Russian Tsar, Alexei Mikhailovich. Oh, that wasn't such a hard name. Don't know why I messed that up too. Now the Tsar marches with the Cossacks, and together they are preparing an attack on the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Meanwhile, the King of Sweden and the Crimean Khan look on, awaiting the outcome of the coming conflict. That is all I know. If you meet any soldiers on the road, you might learn further news from them. They should know far more than I. Alright, let's take his advice. These are troubled times, and a mercenary, especially a good one, a mercenary, especially one that has shown command. Don't know how I got a good one, maybe because of gold. Especially one that has shown command, that has known command, is worth his weight in gold. Start with small jobs. I would say take your time to get accustomed and understand the local affairs. Wipe out some bandits, do some freelance jobs, escort a merchant convoy, or protect a village. After that, you might try enlisting with one of the rulers. You'll earn a reward, maybe even get yourself an estate, which by turns would also bring you some coin. Once you gather some loyal warriors and earn a name for yourself, you might lay siege to a stronghold, throw your backing behind a claimant to the throne, or even start a rebellion yourself. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Tell me of what? Which am I most interested in? Maybe this is how I join one of them? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, Crimea has oil. Sweden has IKEA. Muscovite Tsardom, basically Russia. Well, not yet, I believe. They have the Soviet Union in the future. Poland has the Winged Hussars. And the Cossacks. I heard Cossack troops are very skilled. I think I'm gonna have to decide between the Kingdom of Sweden, the Muscovite Tsardom, and the Polish Commonwealth. You know what, I'm gonna go with the Kingdom of Sweden. The Kingdom of Sweden so far remains neutral to both the Muscovites and the Poles, but it keeps a cold eye on their northern lands. No one has any doubt that it shall draw its hands around the throat of whichever nation loses the coming war. The Swedes have an impressive army, dreaded by all of northern Europe. Ah, good. Oh, I can do more. Didn't know that. Muscovite Tsardom. The time of troubles has long since passed in Russia. Now a new dynasty of Tsars, the Romanovs, seek to regain the lands once seized by Poland and expand their nation with the Orthodox lands in the west. Alexei Mikhailovich has resolved to regain all the Russian lands that today are claimed by the Polish Commonwealth. the host of the Tsar is vast, and he plans to drive them forth any day now. Alright, that's it. I'm done. What can you tell me of this area? 'Tis nothing short of a battlefield between the Swedes, the Poles, the Russians, and the Cossacks. Oh, and the Crimeans too would love to grab their share. If you are asking for my counsel, visit the cities where you can buy arms and supplies, and learn the latest news. Their local rulers, lords, mayors, and even village elders might give you jobs of various kinds. My sincere advice, though do not take more than you can handle. And yes, don't get me wrong, but visiting the odd pub can be quite useful. There one can find all manner of men who could help you on your way, and you might hire some skilled warriors, or even test your strength against others for pay. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you, but now I shall be moving on. Alright, let's move on. I recommend you set your path to Zamość and take in the town. And Smolensk is a fine city, and not far from there. Alright, so I believe we have finished the tutorial. So this is where I'll be ending the first episode. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And yep, see you in the next one. Bye.